Hey YouTube, what's going on, and welcome back to Cairo and his things. Today we're going to be taking a look at this keychain size flashlight that Volumov sent me. I don't know if it has a specific name yet. I believe I got a pre-production model on this, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Since I think I got a pre-production model on this one, it only came in bubble wrap inside of a mailer, so I didn't get a box. I didn't really get anything included with it other than a USB cable. So there won't be any unboxing on this video. It pretty much was just the light. For the dimensions, I'm going to go ahead and throw those up on the side of the screen. And while we're doing that, let's look at some size comparisons. First, we have the Lumens G2. All right, so looks like the Lumens G2 is going to be quite a bit longer there, and almost even on the thickness, and width is quite a bit wider on the Lumens G2. And then we also have a Nightcore Tiki here, of which they're going to be pretty close to the same. And of course, with this being flat, it's just a little bit thinner than that Nightcore Tiki. Let's take a look at the overall design on this. So not only is it just absolutely tiny, micro-sized, it seems to be coated with a thicker aluminum. I'm not really sure. If you know anything about aluminum coatings like that, please comment below. Let me know what's going on here. But this feels almost like steel. It's so hard. Like, I really like it. Feels way more durable. It's got this nice design on it. As you can see, it's got a little bit of curvature. Looks really good, feels good. Here on the button, we have a very similar button to what we see on the bottom of like the Sofern SC32, stuff like that, where it's got this spiral button here. I love it. So I'll show you guys. One thing that side switches often have an issue with is the fact that they can have some play side to side. This one does not. It's a solid, nice, even travel all the way down and all the way back up. Really like the button on that. Clicks well. On the bottom here, we have a magnet, so let's take a look at that. All right. So it sticks really well, as you'd expect out of a tiny flashlight. Doesn't need anything overly special on the magnet for that to stick well. We do have a USB-C charging port here hidden behind that flap, which is awesome. And then on the back, we have a pocket clip. This pocket clip reminds me of the pocket clips you get on the back of those old ZT pocket knives. Pretty decent pocket clip, especially for being this small. I stuck a just generic third-party lanyard on there because I like throwing this deep into my pocket and just pulling it out like that. So use it with a clip, throw a lanyard on there, whatever. And then on the top here, we have two heads, two emitters. No clue what those emitters are. I really don't know much information about this at all. This company just offered to send it out. At the time of me recording this video, I'm not 100% sure of how this is even going to be sold. I think it's going to be on Kickstarter, at least at first. So I'll go ahead and throw a link up in the description. But yeah, so I don't even know that there's a whole lot of information available yet as far as internals on this. But what I do know is the performance rating. So let's go ahead and throw those up on the side of the screen. So guys, 800 lumens out of this tiny flashlight, and I can tell you after playing with it for a few days, I think those numbers are pretty close to accurate. Let's take a look at the user interface. So you can actually click or hold to get on. The only difference is if you hold from off, it's going to put you in a low mode, and if you click from off, it's going to put you in memory mode, so whatever the last mode you used is. So let's say that you just turn it on. You have three modes. You have low, medium, high that you switch through, and you click to go through them. So you can either hold to get on or click to get on, and then once you're on, you click to go through and you hold to go off. Now, if you noticed, we also do have a battery indicator there. And I actually, just while recording this, went from solid green down to blinking green. So my battery's dropping a little bit, although I have been playing with this for a couple days now. So I'm assuming I dropped down in the probably 50 to 70% range on the battery now. All right, let's go ahead and take it outside and take a look at some beam shots. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into my thoughts and opinions on this. And just keep in mind, as I state my opinions on this, that at the time of recording this, I have no idea what the price is going to be on this. With that said, I really, really like this. I mean, I like it a lot. I like it by far the best of any of my keychain size flashlights. I've literally never heard of this brand before, so I'm really surprised at how good this is from a brand I've never heard of. So this is the second time I've now been surprised. Same thing with that Trustfire Mini X3 when I initially got that, and I'd never heard of Trustfire prior to that. So I can't speak on any of their other products for this fall them off, but I can say that this thing is awesome. It's really lightweight. It is super durable feeling. I love the click on that switch, and I just the switch in general, just the overall design of it is fantastic. The two heads and just super insane brightness out of something this small, and then even having a magnet on the back. This is awesome. Yeah, you could throw it on your key ring, but I almost think this is just better as a pocket carry, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty much got the performance of any other small flashlight out there, maybe even a little bit better. I've been carrying it. I'm enjoying it. I like it a lot. I do have a couple things that I'd like to see improved on it. The first thing I'd like to see improved is the user interface. Although it's decent, I would prefer a click to turn on, hold to cycle through your modes, and then a click to turn off. I don't really like clicking through and then holding to turn off. That's a little weird. I do it on some of the other flashlights, so I know it's getting more common. But just saying, I think most of us prefer just a click and then hold through cycle and click off. And then the second thing that I would like to see improved would be a moonlight mode. This does get down in the low, but those really late nights, you know, in the house indoors, that low mode's still fairly bright. So I would like to see a lower moonlight mode available on this. I think if those two things got changed, this would be perfect. Like literally, it's that good. Otherwise, though, I mean, I definitely recommend this without knowing the price, though. But I enjoy it. I really like it a lot, and I hope you check it out. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great week.